Now, in order to customize any notification,
Yes.
we go to any item for which you want to actually send a customized notification.
Okay.
You click on it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you have to make these changes in this HTML access line. I
Oh,
want to say that for this item, that's why you
yes.
can see this item.
Yes.
I said I want to change few things like instructor. What will instructor will get? So it
Oh,
says I go and I say edit the class cancellation email.
okay.
You just ask that. Let's say I can't, send right now. I can't do it. I can't make it today for this class. So that this and this for this particular item, you
Mm-hmm.
want to send a cancellation notification. So you'll come to this item and you will change it like here. You will whatever label notification, I mean the subject and the body, that label schedule cancellation, right? So you can write anything in the HTML part. Leave
Wow.
everything as this,
Oh,
write anything. Today class will be postponed.
oh,
Notification cancellation message. The message you will write here.
oh, it's a HTML format. Wow. That would be
Yeah,
very challenging.
it is a little challenging. You can edit your labels from here. You click on it.
Oh, it's invalid. Hmm? What is this edit label?
Labels. I told you that a label, if you want to change anything in this, like a label key. Can you see?
Oh,
Label key means what you will see in this. Just like that, you here go, you see all the details, right? And you want to change the level of this particular line. That what is the enrollment message text
mm.
that you have enrolled in this. So you make any changes here and reset. Click on apply changes when you are done. You can click on preview also. It will show you how your notification will look like. Okay, you make any changes. So anything that you want to do for a particular
Mm-hmm.
notification, you'll come to that this
Oh,
notice that uh, a I mean email notification for this item, and you will make the changes here in the
so
HTML form.
so when I say reset, what will reset do? Mean just reset back
Reset
to the
it.
original. Oh.
Yeah, let's say I wrote something which doesn't go with the HTML format, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to original and I said reset. So
Okay.
everything will reset at the beginning, and now you can start writing whatever you want. So you
Okay.
can go and write anything in the email body. Yeah,
Okay.
so I just like anything might be.
So someone we need to know HTML
HTML, yeah, you should
before we
know
can actually edit this, right? Bit dangerous, right? If you
HTML.
edit wrongly.
So that's why we always suggest to go standard with LMS most of
Okay.
the time.
Rather than changes, right? It's very dangerous, right?
Yeah. So let's say these notifications are set. You
Mm.
did it for me, and you go to agenda
Okay.
template.
Yes.
Now 5 people enrolled in it for an
Mm-hmm.
exam,
Mm-hmm.
and this is my day one agenda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
I clicked on it.
Mm-hmm.
I clicked on it. I said day one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I changed anything for that matter. That it will be for 8 hours,
Okay.
and the instructor led. Okay. Day two, business. and I say, the moment I make any changes here that
Mhm.
impacts the class,
Yes.
that will automatically send a notification to
The
every
notice.
participant.
Oh,
If you change the timings, if you change anything, everything, whoever has already enrolled in this class
yes.
will
Yes.
automatically receive. Getting me?
Oh, okay, okay. So anyone, but
I
what is
can't
the
hear you.
message? So what is the message that they will receive? Which is the one?
They
The
will just
cancellation?
automatically. No, no, no. They will, yeah,
Oh,
they will automatically receive like just like the agenda. So the first class, the
oh,
same notification they will receive as
okay.
the class, and it will just say the new agenda.
Okay. So
Same
when,
notification when you enroll in the system, the
yes.
notification you receive, the same notification will be that, but with the new agenda. Like I changed the
Oh,
timing. Let's say I changed my timing for the class
yes.
today, yeah, or rescheduled it. So automatically every participant in that class who enrolled and got, I mean, of course, got their seat confirmed, they will receive the notification.
Oh, got it. Okay. That means the
Yeah.
changes,
So
they'll
that's
receive
how.
a updated changes then.
Yeah, of course, because they don't. Of course, you don't
Oh,
want to keep on going and make changes one by one for, let's say, everything every time you do changes. So
yes.
system automatically picks it and send all the notification to already enrolled employees.
Okay.
Right?
Oh, okay. But what is the message like? Do you know? How do I see
No,
what is the
same message.
oh
Nothing,
same message?
nothing.
Oh,
Just like
same registration message.
yeah,
Okay.
registration message with
Okay.
your class identification and everything.
Okay.
Everything that you do, this will be updated as it is, and it will be shown there.
Okay. Got it. Thank you.
Yes, let's say I say assign to a new employee user ID. And so there is one. Mm, Let me show you. Or let me show you the email notification. So like I have a class, I changed the class, setup like I was doing this in Singapore, but all of a
Mhm.
sudden that got cancelled and now it's happening in, let's say,
Yes.
Kuala Lumpur, maybe for an
Mhm.
example. So
Okay.
if I change it, the facilities and everything,
Yep.
system will automatically send a notification that the new data is this. Same notification
Oh,
with new
okay.
facilities and everything.
Got it. So if
Yeah.
I change facilities, if I change anything in the classics, so if I change agenda, if I change the location, you'll send notification. Okay, got it.
So did you create an item adding all of them? Did you create it? I asked you to do that.
There's nothing for the request result. This is not created because this I think I created one
No,
called
nothing.
Janice testing, if I remember.
Mhm.
We can search for Janice testing under item. I can't remember what is the ID number. Let me see. But I put there, you can search for Janice under item. I have created the item is 57999. Okay, so item is 46000. 4600, yeah. 000. There you go.
What all did you create so far? Tell me, from the first unit.
Item, class, and curriculum. The rest, I don't have, the rest I'm not so sure. The
No
rest,
problem.
we did not cover anything of the rest. So, but it's okay. The rest is default for my company. So it's okay. No worries.
No problem.
Yeah.
No, but which are important, we should talk about it, right? Like domain, I told you to work on yesterday.
Yeah. The last time you told the domain we went through the last round, the first time when you started, you went through domain. So it's a refresher. Yeah. I went to read it.
Were you able to work on the domain?
No, I'm not creating domain. I just read through. I didn't create.
Okay. So
I read
can you
through.
tell me what are domains, if you have any idea? Or then I'll explain you.
Yeah. So domains is more of creating, depending on which group I can have a domain for one country or different sites. It could be Singapore, Japan. Then we create them separately so that each time if we want to, we can assign an admin role to that one particular domain group. It's more of separating different group of people into, like, it's to group them into different areas to manage, so that it will not, some of them will not actually not say cross, will just focus on the role that they have for that particular group.
Okay. Perfect. That's overall. So if I give you a scenario, yeah, let's try if you're able to give me an answer that how the domain will work. So let's say you are HRBP of Singapore, okay, and I'm HRBP of India. How would I make sure that I can only see details related to India and you can only see details related to Singapore?
You to create the domain group. The group will have, each one will have be in the assignment.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So I will create a domain. I will attach a role or attachment to this through role management, and I'll just create a domain group for it. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So what domains are actually? So let's go and see that with example. So first of all, you can search any domain. You can have a look at it for your reference whenever you want. So let's say I go and click on. So there are some defaulted one as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'll not go to that. So I just use this one. So I said there is a small description you have given, given the name and security domain type you can go. Yeah. I will define ID and all. If you want, you can try to click on music. Okay. Let's say I have created this domain, not created. First of all, you click on add new and you give a simple name like Janice West. Yeah.
Got it.
Subdomains, if you want to create, please select a parent security domain from list or enter an ID, security subdomain, and a brief description. To inherit parent level security type, check the correspondent checkbox, add this one. Simple, right? If I want to add any particular subdomain, I can do that. I can search it from here. And let's say I said this one only. I want to add. Simple, right? I click on it. Oh, sorry. Okay, I created it. Now, this is just a name that I have given. I created a new domain, but it doesn't make sense. It doesn't, explain or,
Assign. Yes.
actually, yes, it doesn't assign. It has not been assigned to anything else. So I go to role management. I said, okay, I have created a security domain. What kind of security it will be? Will it be an admin part? I mean, everybody who is assigned with this domain will have admin access. They will have all the access. They will only have connector access.
Okay.
They can only do the changes. I mean, you have created it. This is a demo one, so a lot of people has created it like that. But you can create your own if you want. Like, click on this, and let's say you want to go to not default.
Yeah, just select admin. Okay.
So can you see? It asks for summary. Summary means the normal name and description. Then you go to permissions. See, I have assigned lot of details to this admin. What it can run or act on ad hoc reports. It can run on the finance part, connector administration, content government, jam, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then entity. So let's say you, of course, as the example I gave you, that you are, let's say, from Singapore entity. Yeah. Singapore. So in Singapore itself, you have different entities, HR, You can run the admin part, you can run the finance one. So
Mm-hmm.
all entities that you want to attach to it, then functional restrictions if you want to attach to it,
Mm-hmm.
what you can do or not, you can do it. Then permission restrictions, if you want to restrict it to find
Mm-hmm.
something, that where will they be, you know, attaching it. See, I am giving all these permissions. Yeah. And then user. User means what? If you want to assign any particular
Mm-hmm.
user with this particular rule. That
Mm-hmm.
once this is done, you go to security domain group.
Okay.
Now it's very simple. What I did, I would do. I said I want to assign few domains in a group so that that
Okay.
group itself can be assigned to a person. Let's say you are in the system and you are playing multiple
Okay.
roles as an employee, as an admin, and there are few more roles that I have assigned to you. Like you can run the connectors, you cannot see the let's say cost details, but you can see other details. So everything that I have defined based on that. First of all, I'll create the group. So that is a security group, and in this security group, sorry, domain group, I will assign as many domains as I want. If I want that, I will add your one also in my chains. Okay,
Yep.
I have added one. Anybody who's assigned with Genesis test domain, if I assign that group to that employee, they will also have access to these other domains as well.
Yep.
Right? They will be able to from the USA, India,
Yeah.
public
Can access. Yeah. Can
online
access
or
particular group. Can access this
yeah,
group. Right. Yeah. Okay.
yeah. Correct. Now, this is what we do initially. Then you create or give access to set up the password, expired password.
Mm.
I clicked on it. I said, after how many days do you want to? I mean, after few days, you all will receive like in few days, let's say 10 days,
Mm-hmm.
15 days, your password will be expired. So of
Okay.
course, especially with admins, because they have a lot of edit information, you
Mm-hmm.
always want to be very cautious, right? So if I say cautious means you need to keep on updating your password so that there is no data breach or any threat around. So do you wish to? You are about to expire. You are about to expire password for all administrative users. Do you want to continue expire password for all of them?
Mm-hmm.
So if I click on yes, all the admins who worked on it,
Oh.
their
Okay.
password will be expired. They have
Okay.
to reset it just for security reasons. How would you do that? How would they be able to reset their password? You go
Oh.
here,
Okay.
you provide a user password here. It will
Mm-hmm.
help them to get a new password.
Mm, okay.
And once they log in, they'll be able to find it again. Activate identify authentication integration. Now, you must have seen this two-factor authentication
Mm, okay.
in few of the systems. So you will get this. Ideally, we don't get do it right now. The reason being, you don't want that many securities when you get into the system. You have to make
Mm,
a lot of changes, and all the time
okay.
giving these passwords are not very convenient.
Oh.
But you can
Okay.
go through it. Like this process runs SAP Cloud Identification Service authentication, authentication, right?
Mm-hmm.
The moment I hit on that password, there will be a second level authentication that I have to confirm from my
Oh.
mobile
Okay.
or something.
Okay.
Yeah. You shouldn't start this process if you haven't completed this migration effort. So we ideally avoid it unless you haven't done that migration. You will
Mm,
also need to know the password and existing user to accomplish this one.
Wow, this is a
That's why we avoid it.
tough, man.
Reason
Yeah.
being, uh, it becomes sometimes very complicated and
Yeah.
it always jeopardize with your system. Like you can't access sometime, your entire system is on state. So we generally avoid it, but this is a good to have
Oh,
facility.
got it.
Yeah. Now, so configuration, I already told you few things, but auto-generated IDs. Item, do you remember when we were creating, we said in the item, you must have seen that in item you will say, okay, auto-generate the item ID or you want to give it manually, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So you said what is enabled for item? You can auto-generate an ID.
Okay.
ID inside site ID. So this is ordering. ID inside means like 123 underscore Singapore. And if you choose site ID means first Singapore will come and underscore ID.
Oh, okay. Got
Okay.
it. Mm.
You can keep on
Interesting,
on.
because ours for our company, I think they prescribe it that we have to enter some text but no IDs. There's no numbering. We need to enter like
No,
a.
that's okay. It's not like you
Is
have
the
to
same?
give any one, two,
Oh,
three
okay.
ID. Means
Okay.
you
Okay.
set a format and system will follow that. That's it.
Oh, okay. Got it. Thank you.
Certification of completion.
Mhm.
Very important. Every time you complete any item or
Yes.
anything, what kind of certification will you receive? So you can click on this search. First of all, every time I always suggest everyone, whenever
Mhm.
you work on a system, go and check whatever you have created already,
Okay.
so that you will get a clear idea. Like I said, there
Mm.
is a certification, Amul certification. Yeah, the
Mm.
category is in item. So if you complete this item, not the
Okay.
program,
Okay.
okay, when you complete the entire item, you will receive this in the landscape view. So you click on it. This is your
Mm.
certification. Again, HTML part. But you
Oh,
don't have to worry about all of this all the
okay.
time. Of course, you need to know a little about HTML.
Okay.
Of course, it will be easier for you to understand. But you will see there are some tokens already provided by
Mm-hmm.
LMS. What are these tokens? Any idea?
This is like it's like a field, like mail merge fields. When you input it
Yes.
in, they'll merge
Streamline.
together with all the names in. They put the class name in. But
Correct. So what I do, let's say I created a certification. So I can't go one by one and type in everyone's name,
yes,
right?
correct.
I have 10,000 employees. I can't do it. So I have tokens. If I use any token from here, like I see, I
Oh,
use user first name.
okay.
Now what will system do? Everything will remain same, but automatically whoever completes their training, system will go in the data and pick their first name.
Okay.
So if you complete it, it will say, Dear Janice,
Okay.
certification of
Okay.
completion, blah,
Oh,
blah,
okay.
blah, everything.
Yep.
If I complete, it will say, Dear Sanjay, automatically. You don't have to put any name.
Mm-hmm. Correct. Got it.
Just like that, description. If you want to customize this one, that Amul certification template, you use something. Oh, sorry, in this one, like, and I mean, you add everything. So for that, you need to have your hands dirty in HTML a bit, not very much, but a bit. And then if you want to add any image, you can click on add image and you can
Oh,
select. So
cool.
this is just the logo. The image is not there from
I don't
HTML.
think
I
they
will
have, yeah, I don't think they have much image here.
select HTML1. Just find and upload it and it will appear. Am I
Oh,
making sense when you talk about certificate? From here,
okay.
you will
Yeah.
be able to.
Just that we need to use a HTML format versus
Yes,
like
yes.
a UI, user interface that can see it and just change it.
So I do that. I don't want to change it. I go here. What if I want to create my new? You click on add new, simple.
Okay.
You give it.
Does it has to always be an item? So certificate is an item, not for a class?
No, you can assign it for program, for items. So if you remember, so here you do it, and once this is done, all these things, you assign this certification to a particular item or class.
Oh,
Not for
okay,
class,
okay.
sorry. So you like here, this one. So if you remember, let me show you first from the beginning. So if I click on anything, say, can you see where is this is assigned? This is categorized with the item. This is with program. Wherever you assign it, it will appear. Wherever.
Oh, okay.
No?
So if I assign to an item, the class will also have this certificate.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay,
The moment
got it.
you click here, uh, this is not much of use. Gamification we're not going to use. This is very important. OAuth token server when you integrate your system. When you integrate your system with SuccessFactors Employee Central, this
Okay.
link is very important.
Oh,
The
this is
information
got it.
needed for obtaining the OAuth access will be utilized when calling the Learning Public REST API. This is mostly for the integration people, but you should know a bit that okay, you can come here and you can use
Oh,
this key. This is your API key with Employee Central, so that you can paste this there and you can sorry paste it here, and when you save it, automatically system will get sync with the other system.
mm,
Okay?
okay.
Go to system configuration. Here, very important. Like I want to go and want to make changes in connectors. You click on
Okay.
it. I have seen all the connectors
Oh,
available. So I will run a connector and I'll show you how to run that, or at least I'll show you all the steps so that you can run on your test part from your system itself. So don't worry about it. But this is how the connector looks like.
oh, so this is all is like coding what it
Yeah.
has to
So
be.
why
Okay.
that's why I'm not showing you that much because this is
Yeah.
something consultants will do, but still I'll show you one
Mm,
example at least so that you have clear idea about it. Yeah.
okay.
Then you have VLS configuration. Very important. Why? Because do whatever you do right now,
Mm-hmm.
you have to go to online, right?
Yes.
It's not necessary that you will have all the classes now physically.
Yes.
You do most of the classes through Zoom and all. So all the VLS setting you need to do it from here. And based on your VLS configuration, your Zoom ID, I mean, integration with Zoom will work and you
Mm-hmm.
will have any video session with everyone. And configuration will be sent here through Zoom. So what will happen? The Zoom people, when you have an integration with Zoom, Zoom will provide you a link,
Mm-hmm.
integration link or API link. You will
Mm-hmm.
paste it here. Rest everything you will type normally. Yeah?
Okay. So this VLS conversion, so if I understand, is like if we have an external e-learning, we come here and configure. Isn't it?
No.
Is this?
Yes, yes. I will share few documents when we talk about it this week, coming week. There are few technical things we'll talk about. Small,
Oh, okay.
quickly.
Okay.
So this
Interesting.
will,
VLS configuration.
yeah,
Okay.
it will include your OCN, Open Content Network.
Oh, okay.
Very important. Like now, LMS is not only SuccessFactors LMS.
Correct, correct.
SuccessFactors is being integrated with other learning platforms as well.
Correct, correct. Yes.
Right? You will see for CPO, Linda,
So
LinkedIn.
which means to link them, you have to come to this VLS configuration to link them.
So this is for
Oh,
Zoom. VLS means anything that has a video involved in it. The
oh,
instructors are
oh,
involved, giving you a training on,
okay.
video links or
Oh.
video
So,
classes are
okay.
working.
So it's like a e-learning, like a recording. You just come here and
Virtual
configure.
learning,
Oh, virtual
virtual
learning.
learning.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
No problem. So this is what we will do. Let me show you one very important thing. Uh, Reports, yes. Okay. Have you run any report in LMS before?
The last time reporting, it's usually I can configure what I want, but somehow I noticed the report for SuccessFactors, it doesn't allow customization, which means I
It
cannot
will. It
select
will.
what I want.
It will. That is true. That is very tedious process. And have you
Mm.
worked on Excel, SQL before?
What is that again?
SQL. That's again
Oh,
a coding language.
no, I have not.
No,
No.
don't worry about it. You don't have to worry about it. This is something consultants do, so you don't
Mm.
have to worry about it.
Okay.
But you can come here and you can run your reports. Yeah, you already know it based on user management or how you want to run it. You can run it from here. If you
So
don't know
so
anything, just
Sanjay, so which means I only can run report that's all inside this particular section, but I cannot change that. Means I wanted certain information in that report. I cannot just change, right? I cannot,
you
right?
can, but for that you need to learn about SQL a bit.
ST what? How you spell it?
SQL. So you spell it
S
now.
oh SQL. Okay.
SQL.
Okay. But that one have to, I think it may have to be a paid license, right? Like paid
Yeah, that's the
paid
problem.
module. You know.
Yeah. But
Oh,
if you want, you can read, and I mean, create few changes like change the description and other. But in report, you can't, of course. You can
okay.
download it. You can download it and then make any changes and share it with anyone. But if you want to make any changes in the report itself or create a new report, you have to work on SQL, which is called as PRD.
Oh, okay. There's a pay. That one have to pay for it, I think.
Uh, no, you don't have to worry about it actually,
Oh,
because your paid consultants will do that for you. So don't have to worry about it. Yeah,
okay.
you go to references then.
So in this report, right? So I just have to go through what are the reports they have and just take a look what I
Yes.
need, right? Okay, just search. Okay, okay, thank you.
Uh, Okay. Manage level, very important, right? If you remember,
Yep.
I explained you
Yes.
that level you can go and go
Yeah.
make the changes. Let's go to calendar and time and show you few things. If you want to make any changes, you can change it from the date
Okay.
format pattern. If
But
you
anything I change here will impact the entire site, right?
Yeah, entire, yeah. And
Yeah.
that is why it's always recommended once your classes are set up, everything is gone,
Yep.
don't change a lot of things in calendar
Yep. Agreed.
because everyone who has enrolled in, let's say 500 people are of, out of, let's say 1,000 people who were supposed to enroll, 500 already have enrolled and now you're changing it. It becomes very confusing for everyone,
Yes. Agree. Okay. Thank
right?
you.
Then let me take you to one thing. Should I show what more I was thinking to show you today? Let me first of all close all of them. This is again security storm and also you don't have to work on that much. So close system administration. Okay, I don't want to bombard you with a lot of information, but one thing I also wanted to show you, one more thing. I forgot about it.
The learning page setting, to show me how you
Yes,
change.
learning page setting I
I,
can show you, but before
yeah.
that I wanted to show you something. Okay, so landing page, you come here in the menu,
Yes.
you go to system administration, you go to application, and you go to this landing page setting. Where is that? It's,
Maybe we just search for learning. Is it called learning site page setting? Can't remember. Or is it called site? I don't know. I have no idea. I'm also not sure what is it.
landing page setting is simple.
Oh, okay. System.
Why this is not there? It comes under application administration. Yeah, so go to system administration, application administration. No, same thing is there. Why we are not able to see this?
Your application correct.
System
Something is wrong.
administration. Oh, yes.
Oh, unless this is a wrong, they did not give us the full access.
Yeah, you have to check that. Because there's nothing new, same thing. Yeah, see, system application.
Yeah. Oh
Sorry,
dear.
now, but I'll check with them. But this is how you go and make the changes. You will have this option
Oh.
in the landing
Okay.
page.
Got it.
But you
Got it.
can see
Oh.
this in your production. Don't change anything, but
Okay.
you can see that. Yeah.